Ophiuchus time. Alright, EverlongMystic here. We're gonna get you a message. I don't really have a theme, but we're just gonna kind of go with the flow and see what messages come through the cards for you. I'll do a couple of these Starman cards, and then we'll also use the musical Alchemy of Astrology and a little oracle deck. All right, Ophiuchus. Alright, we have I am wild. I am tongue-tied. Excuse me, tongue-tied. I am shrouded. I'm just reading the backs of the cards here. All right, it's weird. I get this feeling that things are kind of all over the place. It feels a little bit confusing, a little bit chaotic. Just from the backs of these three cards. Let's get a couple of these oracle cards to help see what's going on. It's called the Gentle Chaos Pocket Oracle Deck. Alright, we have the cave, the garden snake. What? The garden snake? And the snake bearer? Oh no, you have the teeth too. Oh man. Okay, well, Aquarius had the teeth and it was all about the teeth, but we don't know if that's for you. So let's see. So over here we have I am wild, competitive, fearing nature's forces, loss of faith in humankind, disrespecting origins, leaping ahead like a fool without wisdom. All of this, I mean, it's wild, right? It is all over the place. But we have the cave here. I almost wonder if the cave is advice. But let's see what the little book says about the cave. Because, of course, I just think, oh, that's where the hermit goes. But so it says the cave is a reminder of the magic that can be found in solitude and by looking inward. Okay, so it is a little bit hermit related. And this one comes with a poem. They don't always, all of these don't all come with the poem, but I feel like I need to read it. It says, there is magic here, to stand alone in a cave, to see waves reach and stretch, and collapse exhausted, into sea foam at your feet. There is magic in the rocks, and the salt water calling out to the water inside you. Alright, I am tongue-tied. Like you can't, it's almost like you can't describe like what it is that's going on with something. Now, there's a lot of stuff in here about what I would just say are like personal problems or personal issues that one would have to overcome. And there's a splattering of them, but it's like, but the overall vibe I'm getting is I don't know what to do. So we have this garden snake showing up, and it looks like an almost an energetic portrait of something, some kind of interaction. So what does the garden snake say? The garden snake shows us that sometimes things that seem scary are actually allies. Things aren't always what they first appear to be. Now, this isn't the only card in this deck, this little deck, that has an underlying message of things may not be what they seem. There's some trumpets, some yellow trumpets here too, that say that. Sometimes things that are scary are actually allies. So you're being asked for a little bit of open-mindedness here. Like the monster is not the monster, you know? And it seems like all of these things that are listed on this card, like, for example, like intoxications, sexual obsessions, needing to be loved by everyone, overstepping boundaries, insatiable appetite for empty physical sensations, those all could be reactions to something, like to some type of fear that it may be something I don't know, it's like, it's talking about the root cause of yeah, okay. So I'm getting tongue-tied, just, feeling into this. Alright, so the next one, the teeth. This is basically about there's something that's bothering you, that is something that is really getting to you, and you're not saying it. You are keeping it to yourself. And for whatever reason, okay? Was it Aquarius? For Aquarius, it was something about like being in the the darkness of analysis, and being so obsessed with the analysis of how it should be said or what people's reactions are. That was what was going on with the teeth with Aquarius. But for you, and I'm getting a little bit of Scorpio vibes here, but I feel as if that what you want to say, it's like you don't want to say it because it's nasty. Like you want, because like here with the I am shrouded, rotten, odoriferous, sulfite allergies, nothing in moderation, brimstone vapors, like, it's almost like you either want to lash out at someone or you just or tear somebody a new one. I don't know, but there's a little bit of darkness here, and that's okay. That's okay because darkness exists. I feel like I need to shuffle again before I get the bottom row of the backs. So let's see. Bottom section for Ophiuchus. All right. All right, so we have I am suppressed. I don't know that it's so much you are suppressed, but you are suppressing something. And here we have I am fruitless. Such a bad attitude. What's going on? I am fruitless. Really? Like here it even says like no longer being no longer being worth your salt. Um, Something has depleted something from you. I wonder if you've had some kind of like super upsetting experience recently that kind of knocked you down a peg or two. I'm scattered. You know, I don't really like that it says I'm scattered because it goes along with all these symptoms of something, right? But in the words down here, underneath I'm scattered, it says explorer of inner dimensions, and that is exactly what the cave is prescribing here. I fold within to return my philosopher's stone. So I feel like there is some future rejuvenation that's going to happen, but there's definitely something going on. So let's flip the cards. Okay, there is a certain I'm just jumping to conclusions with this Prince of Wands, kind of like jumping to conclusions and a slight unpreparedness. Like not noticing everything that's going on around you. It's like this person or whatever this is, this being in this card is, it's almost like they are putting on a show or they're showing off or they're doing stuff, but they're not realizing that, like maybe that someone's watching them, or they don't know that there's something in behind them there, right? They're not noticing that there's this little fox down here, which is that symbol of, potential deception. And not only that, there's another face right here. Like they're not seeing the other elements that are present with something. Oh yeah, exactly. We have Maki Maki here, and this is environmental wisdom, being like very in tune with what's going on around you. Oh, Sappho again. Okay, so we have Sappho. And I do like that Sappho's coming out, I think, again with the teeth. Because the teeth is about something that you don't want to say, but you need to say. You gotta say it. And Sappho comes out with this electrifying wordsmithery. So this is telling me that whatever needs to be said, it will come to you. Like the words will come to you. And with Sappho, there's there's love there. There's love there. Ooh, sulfur. Okay. All right. So this is this is kind of like giving me like new beginning kind of vibes with the sulfur. It's mostly just in the imagery on the card of the painting. Like this sunrise, and it's sparkling on the water, and it's supposed to feel good, and it says sparkling new narratives. It's like kind of hinting that in the future you will be telling a different story, but it may require you to get this out, to say this, to you know. All right, so we have Five of Cups. This is kind of drowning and stuff. This is drowning and stuff. I need to see all the cups in this. Hold on. So we have a spilled cup here with red, like blood, right? And so blood can represent, I guess, in alchemy. Blood can represent like things you've sacrificed. Okay, you got the red liquid sacrifice, red liquid sacrifice, red liquid sacrifice. So there's 3 overturned cups of things that you've sacrificed, right? And then the 2 upright cups here, we have an empty one. To me, that relates to this sparkling new narrative. That's the one that's waiting for you. But here you have this cup of fire, which is that inspiration that's going to get you there. So not all is lost. It could very well feel terrible because you're drowning in something here. But not all is lost. And remember, we have the garden snake here, which is that there's something that seems terrible that may actually be your ally, you know? And so we have Libra here. Libra energy, the ardent arouser. Vaporize to spiritualize, stimulate to animate. Solid to gas, like there's definitely some kind of release meant to happen here. What I like, even in the artwork here, to me it looks like a whole line of trees, like a whole tree line, and the trees are actually releasing all of this like gas or energy or something into the atmosphere. And it's in the same line here as this maki environmental wisdom, knowing what's around you. Like you're being asked to kind of read the room here, you know what I mean? But you're also being asked to go inside. It's it seems like they're like work. Seems like you have some work to do. I mean, if you want to, you don't have to do anything. Salt. All right. Magical materialization. Easing the bitterness of spiritual growth. That could definitely be what's going on here. There could be, like, you know, for some people, they have, like, ascension symptoms. You've got the dark night, you know. And it's not like you just have one awakening and that's it. It's like you have an awakening and then, you know, you integrate that. You have another awakening, you integrate that. It's a lifelong process, kind of, you know? Cinnabar. Ooh, I don't get this card very often. Cinnabar. Your core ore. This is where true alchemy begins. Oh, I love that it says gathered ingredients because that's what it seems like that's what you've been doing. And some of those ingredients are experiences. You're creating personal codes here. Very interesting. So, okay, so this is your this is your message. I thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you next time.